Hey guys, this is Mark from P2 Sports Performance. Just want to give you a brief overview of P2 Sports Performance and what we bring to your game. All of our training protocols are science-based, custom designed, sport-specific protocol. I'm the director of P2 Sports Performance, and personally I've trained professional athletes, collegiate athletes, high school, and youth athletes. I've been in the National Hockey League, I've been a consultant in the National Football League, I've been training professional boxers for quite a long period of time. Coached and trained collegiate ice hockey, travel youth hockey, and privately trained many athletes over the years, whether it's for skill set work, improvement rather, or primarily strength and conditioning. Most of my philosophy training protocols are based upon the Eastern European bloc, old Soviet, Bulgarian style of training, and that training really was a periodization of training which applied to the specific sport. So for instance, in ice hockey, in professional hockey, our season ended, depending on how far or how deep we went into the playoffs, as early as the beginning of May and as late as the end of June. After the season ended, I had to design a protocol for the players to recover, a period of recovery, a period of general foundation work, period of strength and power, and then prepare to peak for the oncoming training camp. So that type of periodization is taking into account that particular athlete's needs. And that is true of every athlete, whether you're a hockey player, soccer player, football player, fighter, tennis player, it doesn't matter, because there is a season, there is a schedule of competition, and all those things need to be addressed in the training. We like to, P2 Sports Performance, really focus in on the following. We like to increase the power of an athlete. And how is that done? Well, the power of an athlete is improved by a couple of different training concepts. And one is to increase the muscularity or the mass of an athlete, if it's needed. There are certain sports, such as fighters, we don't want to increase their mass tremendously, because they have to fight within the confines of a weight division. The second point we like to do, the second area we address rather, is to increase ligament and tendon attachments. The strength of those attachments are critical for developing power. Sometimes you may see an athlete who appears to be thin or doesn't look very strong, and they're incredibly strong, because although they won't gain a lot of muscularity in their training, they do increase their ligament and tendon attachment, and that increases immensely their power and the ability to apply force. The third area we like to improve is bone density, and that's really an ancillary benefit of weight training and power training, and what that will do is help and maintain strength and decrease the chance of injury. And fourth, and most importantly, I think, and most overlooked in most training, is neural training, or training the neural activity of an athlete. What do I mean by that? Well, to activate a muscle, to recruit a muscle, there's a neural pathway that's used. And in that neural pathway, I don't want to get too deep into it, but there are motor units. And if you think of a motor unit, it's just the switch that turns on the muscle. And the more switches we can turn on, the more muscle turns on, so to speak, and the more powerful of an athlete we are. So there are certain protocols and methodologies incorporating into our training that will improve and increase neural activity. So my philosophy is, and our philosophy is, that if you get two athletes of equal or similar skill sets, the more powerful athlete will prevail. They'll be able to outjump, outrun, outthrow, outshoot, outskate, outpunch the other athlete, and will ultimately come out a victor. So again, I just want to give you a brief overview of what we do at P2 Sports. We're science-based. We're not CrossFit. We're not any fad. I've been around a long time, and we just use the tried and true methods. We will accept anything that's new and cutting edge if it makes sports science sense and it's applicable, but we are not a fad. And we look forward to helping you or your team, and have a great day.